Stuart Little, let's start read. Chapter 8, page 25. A fair breeze. When the bus stopped at 72nd Street, Stuart jumped out and hurried to the sailboat pond in Central Park. The west wind blew over the pond, and there were many toy boats and schoons. Wait a minute. And schoons. They sailed with the wind. Their wet decks gleamed in the sun. The owners of these boats, boys and grown men, watched their ships and all the time ran around the pond. They tried to keep the boats from bumping. Some of the toy boats were not so small. Their mainmast was taller than man's head. They were very beautiful and ready for sea. To Stuart they seemed very big, and he wished to get on board one of them and sail away to the far corner of the pond. He was a brave little fellow and loved the breeze, the waves, and the cries of the seagulls. He sat on the shore and looked at the ships through his spyglass. He noticed one boat which seemed to him finer and prouder than all the others. Her name was Wasp. She was a big black schooner with the American flag on the mainmast and a cannon on the deck. She is the ship for me, thought Stuart. When the Wasp sailed in, he ran up to the man who stood on the shore near schooners. "Excuse me, sir," said Stuart. "Are you the owner of the schooner Wasp?" "I am," answered the man. He was surprised to see a mouse in a sailor's suit. "I am looking for a job on a good ship," said Stuart. "Perhaps you will take me. I am strong and I am quick." "Are you sober?" Sober? Asked the owner of the Wasp. "I never drink," answered Stuart dryly. The man looked sharply at him. He liked the tame appearance and bloat manner of this little sailor. "Well," he said at last, and turned the Wasp toward the center to the pond. "I will tell you what I will do with you. Do you see that big racing boat there?" "I do," said Stuart. "That is the Lilian," said the man, "and I hate her with all my heart." "Then so do I," cried Stuart. "I hate her because she always bumped into my boat," said the man, "and because her owner is a lazy boy who does not understand sailing. He cannot tell a mast from a mist." "Oh, a deck for a dog!" cried Stuart. "I will tell you what you will do," said the man. "The Lilian is faster than my boat, and it usually beats the Wasp. But if somebody is on deck and handles the boat, it will be quite a different story. Nobody knows how I suffer when I stand here on shore, helpless and watching the wasp. She needs a steady hand on her wheel. So, my young friend, you will sail the wasp across the pond and back, and if you can beat that Lillian, I will give you a regular job. I see, said Stuart. He jumped on board the schooners and took his place at the wheel. Ready? He cried. One moment, said the man. How are you going to beat the other boat? I'm going to set more sail, said Stuart. Not in my boat, thank you, said the man quickly. You may upset the wasp. Well, then, said Stuart, I shall fire off the cannon. But it must be a boat race and not a sea battle. Well, then, said Stuart cheerfully, I will sail straight to the opposite shore with all my might, and we shall see who goes faster. Bravo, cried the man, and good luck to you. The wind filled the sails and the schooner, and she sailed off. Stuart turned the wheel. Bye, the boy. Bye-bye, cried the man on shore. You haven't told me your name. My name is Stuart Little, cried Stuart at the top of his lungs. Good luck, Stuart, cried his friend. Take care of yourself and of the ship. Aye, sir, shouted Stuart. He was so proud and happy that he began to dance on the deck. He even did not notice a steamer which almost bumped into the schooner. Okay, thank you. Please, you can try to read and send how you read this text. Bye.